I was checking my phone while driving and didn't notice someone standing in the road ahead of me. By the time I looked up and hit the brakes, it was too late. What really confused me was that after the man stumbled to his feet, he didn't stick around. He just walked away. Feeling guilty and worried, I jumped out of the car to check on him and noticed a small amount of blood on the ground, so I went after him. I tried talking to him, asking if he was okay, but he wouldn't say a word. His head was bleeding, and I was genuinely concerned. I told him to wait right there, then ran back to my house nearby, grabbed the first aid kit from the storage room, and headed back to treat his wound. But when I turned around, he had already followed me. He was standing by my fruit trees, looking them over and talking to himself. The things he said made me wonder if the accident had somehow affected him. Since he'd already made it to my front door, I thought about it for a moment and decided to invite him inside. I put together some simple food for him and then took care of the cut on his head. As it got late, I pulled out some thick blankets from the closet and decided to let him stay the night so I could keep an eye on his condition. What I didn't know was that this stranger I'd taken in by accident was actually a top-level genius being searched for by multiple countries. And at that very moment, out in the mountains, several search teams were combing the area looking for him. The next morning, I woke up early and noticed something different. The books on the table and the kitchen utensils had all been neatly organized. The whole place was tidy. I quickly realized Michael had done all of it. At breakfast, I thanked him, but he still didn't say anything back. I told Michael the first D take him home soon. Since his wound wasn't serious anymore, there wasn't really a reason for him to stay, so I drove him back. But as we said goodbye, I had no idea that what was between us and the connection slowly forming was really only just getting started. That same night after I dropped him off, Michael stayed up monitoring his computer and saw that the temperature was going to drop to around 27 degrees Fahrenheit before morning. Meanwhile, I was sound asleep when a noise outside woke me up. I looked out the window and saw Michael standing at my front door holding several wax buckets. He told me the fruit trees needed to be protected from the cold and that he planned to use 297 wax buckets from the storage room to keep the orchard safe. The temperature already felt like it was near freezing. I immediately got the kids bundled up and we all got to work. The four of us worked together, placing the wax buckets one by one, exactly where Michael told us to put them. By the time the sun came up, there was frost on the ground, but the fruit trees had made it through the night because of those buckets. Watching my son celebrate with Michael put a big smile on my face. After the kids finally rested from the long night, I took out some pastries I'd been planning to sell at the market and offered them to Michael as a thank you. I noticed he was still quiet and didn't seem to be in any hurry to leave, so I casually asked if he wanted to come with me to sell the pastries at the market. And for the first time, something shifted. That serious expression on Michael's face finally cracked, and you could tell he actually felt something about that idea.